What if the worst moment of your life was actually the beginning of your greatest blessing? Imagine this, a desperate single father, completely broke, standing in the pouring rain outside a rundown office building at midnight, holding nothing but a mop and a broken dream. His little 6-year-old daughter was about to be kicked out of preschool. Bills were piling up so high he couldn't even see a way out. Everyone told him he was crazy for taking the job and no one wanted the lonely, back-breaking, soul-crushing night shift cleaning toilets while the rest of the world slept. They laughed at him. They said he was throwing his life away. But what happened next shocked everyone, including the powerful CEO who ran the entire company. In just 18 months, this worthless custodian went from scrubbing floors at $14 an hour to earning over $95,000 a year, living in a beautiful home with his daughter, and becoming the hero she always needed. How did a man nobody noticed become the most valuable person in a multi-million-dollar company? Stick with me till the end of this story, because the twist that changed everything will leave you speechless, and might just change how you look at your own struggles forever. If you're a parent or grandparent who's ever felt like giving up, this one's for you. Hit that like button right now and subscribe to Tales by David so you never miss these powerful real-life stories. And tell me in the comments right now, where are you watching this video from today? Now, let's begin. Hey everyone, welcome back to Tales by David. Today's story is one that reminds us that sometimes the path nobody wants to walk is exactly the one that leads to everything you've been praying for. Picture this. It's a cold Tuesday morning in a small Rust Belt town in Ohio. Rain is pouring down like it's trying to wash away every last bit of hope. A 34-year-old man named Marcus Thompson stands at the kitchen window of his tiny 2-bedroom apartment, holding a half-empty coffee mug that's chipped on the rim. In his other hand is a stack of overdue bills: electricity, rent, preschool for his 6-year-old daughter Lily. Marcus is a single dad. His wife walked out 3 years ago, saying she couldn't handle the pressure anymore. Left him with Lily, a mountain of debt, and a heart that felt like it had been run over by a truck. He used to work construction, but after a back injury on the job site, the doctors told him no more heavy lifting. Since then, he's been scraping by with odd jobs, delivering pizzas at night, fixing cars in his neighbor's driveway, anything to keep the lights on and food on the table. But lately, even that wasn't enough. Lily had been asking for new shoes because hers had holes in them. She needed glasses for school. And the preschool was threatening to kick her out if the tuition wasn't paid by the end of the month. Marcus felt like he was drowning, and every time he looked at his little girl's smile, the guilt hit him harder than any punch life had thrown. That morning, after dropping Lily off at preschool, Marcus sat in his beat-up old pickup truck scrolling through job listings on his phone. Most of them required experience he didn't have, or a clean driving record he barely held onto, or a college degree he never got the chance to finish. Then he saw it. Night shift custodian, downtown office building, $14 an hour. No experience necessary. Must be reliable and discreet. Apply in person. Nobody wanted that job. The posting had been up for weeks. People called it the graveyard shift from hell. Cleaning toilets, mopping floors, taking out trash in a 12-story building after everyone else had gone home. Lonely, back-breaking, and zero respect. The last 3 guys who took it quit within a month. Marcus stared at the ad for a long time. $14 an hour wasn't going to make him rich, but it was steady. It was something. And most importantly, the hours were 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., meaning he could still be home during the day for Lily, take her to school, help with homework, and be the dad she deserved. He whispered to himself, "Man, nobody wants this job, but maybe that's exactly why I should take it." So he drove downtown, filled out the application with shaky hands, and got hired on the spot. The building manager barely looked at him. Just said, "Show up tonight at 9:45. Uniforms in the closet. Don't steal anything, don't make noise, and don't bother the security guy." That first night was brutal. Marcus walked into the empty building with a mop bucket and a heavy heart. The fluorescent lights buzzed overhead like angry bees. Every floor smelled like stale coffee and printer ink. He started on the top floor and worked his way down, emptying trash cans, wiping down desks, scrubbing bathrooms that smelled like regret. By 3 a.m., his back was screaming, his hands were raw from the cleaning chemicals, and loneliness settled in like an old friend he never asked for. But then he pulled out his phone and looked at the lock screen, a picture of Lily laughing at the park last summer. That smile gave him the strength to keep going. Week after week, Marcus showed up. Rain or shine, sick or tired, he was there. He didn't just clean, he paid attention. He noticed which offices were always a mess and which ones were neat. He started fixing little things without being asked, a jammed printer here, a flickering light bulb there, a broken chair replaced with one he found in the basement. The security guard, an older guy named Ron, started calling him the ghost because Marcus moved so quietly and efficiently. Ron would sometimes bring him coffee around 2 a.m. and they'd talk for a few minutes. Marcus never complained. He just did the work. One night, about 4 months in, something different happened. Marcus was cleaning the executive floor on the 11th story when he noticed the corner office light was still on. The door was slightly open. Inside, a woman in her late 40s sat at a massive desk, staring at her laptop with tears in her eyes. Her name was Elena Vargas. She was the CEO of the tech firm that occupied the top 3 floors. The company had been struggling, layoffs, bad press, investors pulling out. Elena had been working 20-hour days trying to save it all. Marcus hesitated, but he could see she was upset. He knocked gently on the doorframe. "Ma'am? Everything okay? I can come back later if you want." Elena looked up, surprised to see the night custodian. Most people in the building barely noticed him. She wiped her eyes quickly. "No, it's fine. I'm just having a rough night." Marcus nodded. He didn't push. But as he turned to leave, he noticed her laptop screen. It was frozen on some complicated financial spreadsheet. Without thinking, he said, "That pivot table looks messed up. Mind if I take a quick look?" Elena raised an eyebrow. "You know spreadsheets?" Marcus gave a small, tired smile. "My wife, ex-wife, she was an accountant. Taught me a few things when I was helping her with side gigs. I'm no expert, but I can fix basic stuff." She was skeptical, but desperate. She waved him over. In less than 10 minutes, Marcus quietly reorganized the data, fixed the broken formulas, and even suggested a cleaner way to visualize the numbers. Elena watched in stunned silence. When he was done, she leaned back in her chair. "How do you know how to do that?" Marcus shrugged. "Just picked it up over the years. Nights get long when you're cleaning. Sometimes I read tutorials on my phone during breaks." Elena didn't say much after that, but the next day, she started paying attention. Over the following weeks, little things changed. Elena began leaving notes on her desk. "Thank you for the clean keyboard," or "The coffee station looks great, appreciate you." Then one night she left a small bonus envelope with his name on it. But the real turning point came on a stormy Thursday night in December. Marcus arrived at work to find the entire building in chaos. A major server crash had happened during the day, and the IT team had been scrambling. Elena was there at midnight, exhausted, trying to salvage a presentation for a make-or-break investor meeting the next morning. The IT guys had gone home, saying it was unfixable until morning. Elena was on the verge of tears again. Marcus, who had been quietly observing the servers while cleaning the server room for months, stepped forward. "I think I know what's wrong," he said softly. Elena looked at him like he'd grown a second head. "Marcus, you're the custodian." "I know," he replied. "But I've been watching how the system runs at night. The backup drives are overheating because the cooling fan on Unit 3 keeps cutting out. I fixed a similar issue on my neighbor's old computer last month. With Elena's permission, and a lot of held breath, Marcus got to work. He carefully rerouted cables, reset the thermal sensors, and restarted the system in safe mode. 45 minutes later, the servers hummed back to life. All the lost data was recoverable. Elena stared at the glowing screens in disbelief. The next morning, that investor meeting went better than anyone expected. The company got the funding it desperately needed. And Elena made sure everyone knew exactly who had saved the day. Word spread fast. Within a week, Marcus was no longer just the night custodian. Elena created a brand new position for him, Night Operations Specialist. It came with a salary of $52,000 a year, full benefits, and flexible hours so he could still be with Lily during the day. But that wasn't even the best part. 2 months later, Elena pulled Marcus into her office again. This time, she had a different offer. The company was expanding into a new division focused on simple, user-friendly financial tools for small businesses and single parents, just like the kind Marcus had used to survive. She wanted him to help lead the testing team. Not because he had a fancy degree, but because he understood real struggle. He understood what people actually needed. Marcus started at $68,000. Within a year, he was making over $95,000 with bonuses. He moved Lily and himself into a nice 3-bedroom house with a backyard. He paid off every single debt. Lily got the best glasses, new clothes, and even started dance classes she had always dreamed about. But the most beautiful change wasn't the money. It was the way Marcus carried himself now. The shame he used to feel when picking Lily up from school was gone. Instead, he walked in with his head high, knowing he had fought for her with everything he had. One evening, about 18 months after he took that nobody-wanted job, Marcus was sitting on the porch with Lily. She was 8 now, legs swinging off the step, eating ice cream. "Daddy," she said, "why did you take that yucky cleaning job? All my friends' dads have cool jobs." Marcus smiled and pulled her close. "Because sometimes, sweetheart, the jobs nobody wants are the ones that open doors nobody else can see. I didn't take it because it was easy. I took it because you were worth every single floor I mopped and every toilet I scrubbed. And look where it led us." Lily grinned, chocolate ice cream on her nose. "I'm proud of you, Daddy." Marcus felt tears well up. For the first time in years, they were happy tears. You see, friends, this story isn't just about a single dad who got lucky. It's about showing up when no one is watching. It's about doing the work with integrity even when it feels invisible. It's about believing that your current struggle might just be preparing you for a future you can't even imagine yet. Marcus Thompson never set out to be a hero. He just wanted to be a good dad. But by saying yes to the job nobody wanted, he didn't just change his life, he showed the world that dignity isn't found in the title on your business card. It's found in how you treat every task, no matter how small. If you're watching this right now and you're in a tough spot, maybe you're a single parent, maybe you're struggling with bills, maybe you feel stuck in a job that feels beneath you, remember Marcus. Sometimes the best decision of your life looks like the worst one on paper. Sometimes the door that opens is the one marked staff only or maintenance entrance. Keep showing up. Keep doing the work. Keep believing. Because your breakthrough might be hiding in the very place everyone else walked away from. If this story moved you, hit that like button, subscribe to Tales by David, and drop a comment below. What's one unwanted thing in your life right now that might actually be a blessing in disguise? I read every single comment. Thanks for watching. Remember, you've got this. And I'll see you in the next tale.